Oh yeah, it's a new. Oh god, then it is a new. Yes, it's a new stream, so of course that unlocked. Oh hail, hail the mighty way of blue. She is sided with the Technomat Necromancers and unlocked Alpha Centauri. Now we will go and talk to Johnny, who we have betrayed. I'm curious, what happens if we? We can't jump off the edge. Okay. Can't run either. Right, so I guess Sapporo body snatches his son. I thought if we left the gun there, something different had happened, but apparently that was a completely false choice. It would have been rather interesting. It would have been rather interesting if we'd left the gun there. Then he could have either shot himself. I would have been interesting if we'd left the gun there. He dashed out as we were leaving, shot himself, and then Hanako would have ended up with the being body snatched by their father. But, oh well.
I did it. Johnny, Hanako kept her word.
Looking at you now reminds me of the moment we met. Still see that same small-time merc, little thief with his head in the clouds. Haven't changed a bit.
Jesus, can you stop being a prick for just a minute?
You know, you remind me of someone. The Johnny of yore never gave a shit about anyone. Betrayal came easy, something to brag about.
Wait, that's what you think? I betrayed you?
Worse. Lots. You betrayed yourself.
Got no right to judge me.
Couldn't be more wrong. Biochip did more than just blend our memories. That line that kept V and Silverhand separate, well, faded a while back.
How's that give you the right to talk down?
Oh yeah, sometimes SSDs don't come with the installation cables. It'll just be a normal SATA. I mean, you've got the box your motherboard came in, they usually throw a couple of SATA cables in there.
And you? Who are you?
I'm the V who chose
That's
to live.
seriously what you wanted. Same drive that kept Silverhand going his whole life. That drive and two thoughts. Never look back. Never look to those around you. Just keep moving. Look ahead. Stare death straight in the eye.
You're not the only rebel around here.
And I'm not the only one to have missed a bigger picture. We're a tangled web, you and me. One and the same. So if you're here to tell me something, it's 'cause you need to hear it yourself.
Just wanted to talk. One last time. For old time's sake.
I'm listening.
Listen. I'm on an operating table getting sliced open. Arasaka docs are taking the chip out as we speak. I mean, you knew it'd end this way. That the day would come when I'd want to be normal again. Want my life back.
Normal's overrated. If it exists at all. They're cutting a piece of us out, and that'll leave a hole forever.
Things didn't go as Johnny planned. Wanted. So Johnny needs someone to blame. And pinning every little thing on Arasaka got old a long, long time ago.
Arasaka's got nothing to do with this. This is about trust. About who you're turning into.
If you're all paranoid about being thrown in another Arasaka prison, don't be. They're gonna shred you.
Oh, that's so much better.
It's not about Arasaka. Not even about life and death.
No, it's you who doesn't understand. Always been lost. And if anyone near you had their shit figured out, you couldn't stand it. Alt, rogue, carry, all of them.
different times. I've changed.
Dirty bomb, destructive Johnny. Bringing everyone and everything around him to ruin in the name of his death wish. Not about to be your next victim. I've got a life to live.
Oh, you don't.
Sure, yeah. But what's it worth?
Conversation's pointless. Goodbye, Johnny.
You know, we left on good terms on that balcony. And then all of a sudden we get into this point and it's, you betrayed me. And it's just, well, I didn't. Maybe I did, but whatever.
Remember what Dex asked you? Quiet life or blaze of glory?
X was a knob.
Shame you chose wrong. Damn shame.
And now we enter a very long cutscene.
In addition,
Well, I say a very
Nora's
long
brain
cutscene.
functions
It's
remain
going to take
normal.
us a while to get through the rest of this now. But I won't.
The neural impulses have been rerouted to the neural processor, a temporary measure.
When can I expect a full report?
I will send it by the end of this week.
My congratulations again on your success. Goodbye.
Please prepare the patient's room.
Having trouble remembering how I got here.
Some memories you have lost permanently. Others will return in time. You must stay calm. Your neural processor is overburdened. Any unnecessary stress response will only make things worse.
I just want to sleep.
Yes, your body must recover after the operation.
I want out.
Please take the patient away.
Well, isn't she a charming individual? Right.
Notepad. Progression and its further trajectory remain unclear. Removing the two.
Oh no, Ezio lost his memory. Now he won't know who I am.
The
Well, I know who you are, Blue.
operation was the real challenge.
He, however, doesn't know who he is.
The
Hello.
ship of Theseus, dismantled into component parts and reassembled, still the same ship.
Blah, blah.
We
Look,
are
we're in
the
space.
first to ever separate
Space. I don't know why that transcript opened.
Yes.
I hear the cuckoo calling
Human soul.
and long for Kyoto.
End of note.
Space. Oh, space. Space. Space.
Please
Space.
rest.
Space.
A doctor
Space.
will be with you
Space.
shortly.
Gotta go to space. 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 Dunk. That looks like a really uncomfortable pillow. Space.
Come here.
I really need to play Portal 2 again. Anyway. Maybe I'll do that for a couple of streams. Just a couple of run-throughs of Portal 2. Actually, I don't know if I've actually completed Portal or Portal 2 on Steam. I know I completed on the Xbox back in the day, so I suppose I can always just try it again. Look! We're in space! We should be dead. Oh yeah, this is where it turns into a horror game. Welcome to Dead Space, ladies and gentlemen. Only slightly without the necromorphs. Maybe not Dead Space. Maybe some other game, hell space game thing stuff. Ah, okay.
Has been notified of a breaking story. Saburo Arasaka lives once more, though now in the body of his son. The CEO
Nope, okay, so yeah, he survived. So moving the gun did absolutely nothing. That seems like a really hollow choice.
was used to override that of his
Why
son
put the timer there then? Just have us move the gun.
shocking
But
development
apparently,
revealed at a
no.
press conference earlier today.
Space!
Yosh, Sohu wa yo-
Yosh!
Please get ready. Testing will begin shortly.
No, good morning.
My foot's turned
Got
purple.
some good news for you.
Doctor,
We
my
must
foot's
complete
turned
a series of
purple.
tests. Please do not hinder
Your bars
or
are
delay.
purple. What the purple? Purple. I see
Parietal
purple.
lobe
I taste purple.
examination.
What? Oh,
Please
right.
use your Kiroshi scanner and read the displayed text.
And it was a sight to behold. He's some...
Fine.
That's enough.
Cool.
Cognitive function test. Solve the cube.
As if all Rubik's Cubes were this easy to solve. Give me cube. There we go.
Please link yourself to the device.
Yeah, sure.
Higher order representation formation, initiating test. The patient is ready to be examined.
What are these tests meant to test?
Initiate device calibration. Respond to the keywords. No thinking, just the first word that comes to mind.
Okay.
Journey.
Johnny.
Johnny.
Home.
Johnny.
Enemy.
Johnny.
Principal.
Johnny.
Betrayal.
Johnny.
You're in a cornfield. Tall, green plants as far as the eye can see. The sun is bright.
Yes.
The heat has made your mouth dry and sticky. You spot a rodent's nest at your feet. The machine has torn through the soft... They lie in perfect symmetry. A shadow gradually falls. Yes, right.
Cool.
Measurements complete.
Awesome.
How'd I do?
We will see.
You're a little late, bot. Yeah.
Motor function test. Please step onto the treadmill. Motor function test. Please connect to the device.
Please don't slam your
What's this
face into the
test
floor.
all about?
That is a bad idea. Right.
Please walk. Gradually accelerate.
Shit.
Oh, wow. That happened really quick. Okay.
Get up. You can't stay here.
Ba 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 ba. Hello, Johnny. Must be a dream. The mirror doesn't work. Oh look, a body at the end of a corridor. Gee, nothing bad could ever happen of this. In the Delamain. Hey, Jackie. You doing okay, buddy?
Welcome to N54 News. I'm
Oh,
Jillian
both
Jordan.
feet are purple
The
now.
world remains gripped by the revelation that Saburo Arasaka has returned from the dead in the body of his son, Yorinobu Arasaka. A letter of protest regarding the apparent resurrection has been signed.
Yes, long story short,
Testing will begin shortly.
Saburo, the Emperor, is... okay. Saburo, the Emperor, is back by using the same technology that put Johnny Silverhand in our head on his son, though evidently at an accelerated rate.
Fine.
Then
Hit me.
most of the world got
this done.
quite angry at him because he's a billionaire using the body of his son to basically cheat death.
Solve the cube.
So, yeah, that's all fun and games on that one in particular.
Next test, please connect your personal link. Higher order representation formation. Initiating test. The patient is ready to be examined.
Yay.
Let's start this thing.
Device calibration.
Wipe of the moment.
Please respond to each keyword with
You
your
have
initial
not used the
association.
wipe of the moment thing, Blue. So no.
Got it.
Ah, you're not getting a free one here.
Focus.
Me,
Rebellion.
Johnny.
I. Me.
Johnny.
Johnny.
The present.
Help.
Hell.
The future.
Price.
No idea.
Wipe of the moment is
You're in
Professor
cornfield. Tall
Kuzuma.
green plants
No!
as far as the eye can see. The sun is in your eyes, bright, blinding. The stalks of corn part as you walk forward. You come across
The heat's...
Oh, wipe. Oh,
Machines
there we
torn
go.
through
Wipe
soft
of the
soil.
moment.
You spot blind, newborn field mice around their mother. They lie in perfect symmetry. A tiny rodent.
Only wiper you have on that space station. No. Hello. Whoa.
A shadow gradually.
Something. Blah 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 blah. Yes, good question. I'm not entirely sure. Let me think on that for a moment. Cosmos Xenosaga. There we go.
Motor function.
Yes, yes, motor functions. Also,
No,
hey
no
Diagox.
point to this.
The tests are necessary.
Are we doing the second choice? What second choice? What? Oh, yes, yes, we are. We are doing the second choice, Diagox.
Try a little faster.
With the ending, yeah,
Accelerate
no.
by 3. Top treadmill.
Bang. Don't worry, we've just sawed our face off. It's no issue.
Concluded for today.
Yes, welcome to the Shrimp Ham Ezio stream, apparently.
Earth.
Why Blue is obsessed with egg puns, I do not know. She's just suddenly decided that it's the funniest thing in the world. I'm gonna have to start watching a lot more things. Yes, woo, I said the word, I said Ezio, woo, yay, woo! Gordon Bennett. Oh, we can see in colour again, huzzah! Apart from don't let the game fool you, we are still in a horror game here. In a mere second, Freddy Fazbear will bounce forth from that treadmill and start singing a song about potatoes. Baked potatoes.
Cognitive function test.
I don't trust the age of any character in this game now.
Solve the cube.
I mean, Kerry is 80 something, and he looks like he's in his 30s or possibly 40s. And then Hanako Arasaka is about 78, and she doesn't look that bad at all. Her personality, well, no, her personality's utter scum, but otherwise. Yeah, I still don't get that cutscene. You break the puzzle in half and you see the moon.
Tensions between Arasaka Corp and Militech escalated to troubling levels. Many pundits and analysts warned of a possible outbreak of armed conflict. The exacerbation of tensions was heightened.
There's that ticking again.
Hey,
We need
can't stand this anymore.
Right, let's just start telling her to fluff off. That was scary. Yeah, that was that was what I got the first time I did that as well.
cognitive function test.
Yes, this part of the game feels really weird in comparison to the rest of it. Well, apart from that bit with the woman in the bath. Well, I say the woman in the bath, there have been at least two. The one where you find a bridge full of ice in the middle of an area, and then all of a sudden
Respond to the key words.
this
No thinking.
cyber psycho woman
First word
rises from the bottom of the ice bath, and then she tries to kill you.
No idea.
It's a really freaky one. At least I had Johnny there, but I did die several times. And then I tried to cheat, and that didn't end so well. And then by some miracle I managed it with a shotgun that fired flaming rounds and burned her slightly before then shooting her in the head with a non-lethal pistol.
Johnny.
Please step onto the treadmill.
No.
No.
As quickly as you can, without thinking about it. V.
No.
No.
Basically, we've had the shard removed, as well as several parts of our brain, and a neural processor put in, and now they're seeing basically they're seeing if Johnny Silverhand remained or
No,
something.
Enough. I've had it. Fucking hate this place.
Don't worry, I think I was pretty lost to start with as well. Vent your frustration optional. Yep, that's fine. Oh, we can punch things now.
Fuck you all.
Oh, we can smash up our room. Why didn't we take this option before? Rage! Oh, can we destroy the treadmill?
Fuck!
Anything else we can smash? Yeah.
Enough, I'm done.
That was a lot more fun than the previous one.
You look just as you did when I found you in the rubbish. Get up.
And now Goro the White has become Goro the Black.
Takamura, what are you doing here?
I have come to speak with you. It is an awful place. It is no wonder you are losing your mind.
Come all the way here to take me home?
They asked me to speak with you.
Who asked you? Who wanted you to talk to me? Hanako?
She has forgotten you already. They called from here, from the clinic.
And what did they say?
They said someone should talk with you. Someone you know. I will be blunt. The surgery did not help. You will be dead before winter.
How's that possible? Arasaka's got the best and brightest.
No. The operation was a success. And that is why. But the changes the chip made were too great. Even for the corporate neurosurgeons.
This is fucking Arasaka. They should figure something out.
You must accept the truth. Then listen to what I say. There are options.
Excuse me.
Dead in a few months. That's me, huh?
You will feel better at first, but then the illness will grow fierce, attack in full force. Your final weeks you will spend in bed.
Fuck.
Please, feel no anger. I wish to speak about an alternative.
Okay, I can't say right now. Right, I'll have to be sure to manual save when I think I need to when I play the other endings.
Said Arasaka would fix me if I helped you. You promised.
I believe truly they could.
Said you had powerful friends. Where are those friends now?
I did not come with empty hands. We must speak about your options.
Hanako Arasaka promised to save my life.
It is the reason she sent me here. To discuss the alternative.
I mean, in fairness, yes, he has got a bunch of cyberware in his throat, but you didn't see Adam Smasher. He's basically the top part of the person's head, and then the rest is just robot.
What are you talking about? Trusted you all once already. You let me down.
You may join the Secure Your Soul program. Hanako Arasaka has agreed to it. You will leave your body. Arasaka will store your engram in Mikoshi until a way is found to transfer it to a new body.
Store? Can't I get a new body right off?
With technology as it is now, this is impossible.
Seemed pretty damn possible for Saburo Arasaka.
He returned in his son's body. Tissue compatibility made things easier. Yet your phenotype, thanks to the chip, is unique. Arasaka cannot provide a suitable body at this time.
I think I might play this game someday if I could cover some of the weird body horror. What, you mean, wait, if you can get over what some of the characters look like, or something else? In fairness, Goro isn't the weirdest looking character in the game. I mean, you wander around. Lizzie Wizzy, for example, who's a pop star in the Cyberpunk universe, basically went on stage, took cyanide, and then surgeons Ripperdocs operated her for several hours on stage, mostly converted her into cyberware, and then she got up and sang a song. It was, yeah, that's one of the things. There's also characters you can wander around, and you've got women who have blades for legs, and then there's the mantis blades, and then we've got our gorilla arms, and then there's Adam Smasher, who's mostly robot, Goro, who has his throat thing. There's a lot of interesting stuff with the cyberware, but long story short, the creator of Cyberpunk, who originally wrote the RPG tabletop pen and paper game, one of the things he wanted, he went on an interview with the BBC and said this, he wanted it so people would look at the cyberware in Cyberpunk and not think, oh, that's awesome. He wanted them to think, man, that's weird. It's sort of a warning about the inclusion of technology into our daily lives. I mean, for example, I wouldn't question, would I want to replace one of my arms with the gorilla arms seen in the game? And it's just it's weird. Or Hanako, who has solid gold fingers, and then she stroked a desk and you just hear the ching of the metal. It's a weird sort of thing. Awesome, because I kind of dig that sort of sci-fi aesthetic, but at the same time it's really weird. I mean, if you want something a bit lighter than this, then try Deus Ex Human Revolution. That was alright. That was an okay-ish game. Didn't go quite as so far into it as Cyberpunk does, but hey, Cyberpunk's been an absolutely amazing game, and I can't wait to get the thoughts video out on this. Though that'll probably have to wait. I'll have to run the stream longer, or I'll have to wait until a Saturday or something, because that's going to be a long thoughts video, I suspect. Anyway, let's continue.
Visa.
Sorry. Not buying it. Arasaka's out to lock.
You overstate your importance.
Yeah, okay. We overstate our importance pretty much. Right, there we go.
Not good at all to me. I agree to this, and they'll do whatever they want with me.
I like his suit.
To protect you.
I like his shirt as well.
And you will live.
Cyberpunk is all about the future of the world we don't want, but should do everything to prevent it from happening. Deogox is right. I mean, global warming's on. The world's been destroyed by wars. The oceans you can't really use boats on anymore because some genius created self-replicating AI sea mines that then completely destroy any ship that goes across the ocean. So it's all by aeroplane now. Farming's knackered because of global warming, so all the food's basically synthetic gunk produced by protein farms. Corporations rule the world. Most people don't live past their 50s in Night City. They just commit suicide in the end. It is a really, really messed up and dark, dark world. The only sort of glimmer of light from all of it, if I was living in the cyberpunk world, I would want to be sort of in the Aldecados. I'd want to be a nomad just because out of all of it, then they seem to have their stuff together. It's a hard life. They live out in the desert in the scorching heat and have to contend with sandstorms and raiders and the wraiths. But at the same time, by good lord, it's just a lot better than what I've seen in Night City. Northern Europe is underwater, and refugees are getting shot at by other countries. There is also that. It's just, yeah. Just it's not a nice world as the Cyberpunk universe. Brilliantly interesting, but I never want half of what I see in this game to appear in this world. Some of the stuff that's cool. I mean, it wouldn't be so bad if you organ transplants, for example. If your kidney's knackered, you get a synthetic kidney that works just as well as the original. That sort of stuff's cool, but it's a question of how far is too far. So it's very interesting. I really wish I could see more about that. One of the things I've absolutely loved about this game is the lore. I mean, would I get my eyes replaced with a pair of Kyoshis where I have full graphical interfaces and stuff? And then probably, but... Or would I have somebody fiddle around with my brain and so I can plug data shards directly in and just read without needing a screen? Or would I get a USB put into my arm? These are all things that it walks a strange line of that sounds really awesome and that sounds really creepy. Just popping my wrist and the little USB stick comes out on a cable. It's just ugh. But anyway, thankfully we don't have to ask those questions. Even if there was one chap many moons ago who had a micro PC embedded into his wrist, because people are weird like that. Anyway, resume. Take contract.
It is written here that you relinquish all rights, but do not worry. The law is simply behind the times, and Ingram is not legally a person.
So I get to be corporate property first.
Like many brain dance stars and politicians from what I know, the program is a success. There have been no complaints.
And if I say no?
This is not a prison. You will take your things and return to Night City. Why you? I would sign, but the choice is yours. Think it through carefully.
Oh yeah, and then there was also the whole thing where we crucified a man for a brain dance, for a TV show, basically. So yes, there's that as well. Signed contract. There we go.
Don't want to die.
Who does?
A good choice. The England station is ready for you. We should not wait for your condition to worsen.
There we go.
Gonna see each other again?
I believe we will.
So, see you.
Visit me in Kagawa. I will show you what is real food.
Farewell, my friend.
Hey, what's your name?
Hajime.
Hajime, let me ask you something. What would you say to a person who walked right into their greatest foe's jail to save their life?
I would say, alright, but do not forget the way home.
I get the feeling that there might be another choice here. Or not. Surrender to Arasaka. Yeah. Feels like we're about to be executed. Well, we technically are, but... bullet that started it all. Never fade away.
Hey V, how's the Earth looking from way up there? She as pretty as they say? Or is that just another lie?
I think the other ending was better.
Your implants were made for Earth gravity. Could start acting up in orbit. What I'm trying to say is don't ignore any error warnings, okay?
Oh, yes.
And when you're back, I mean, if you come back, I'll do a full check.
We didn't ring all our friends this time round. Oh, well, don't suppose it matters, but still, I think the other ending was a bit better.
Hey, V. Long time no see.
Go, Judy.
You still the top of your game in all of Night City?
Nope.
Yeah. I left
Yeah,
all that.
100% everything is better than surrender to Arasaka. Yeah. I can see why this is the bad ending.
Wasn't until I'd left everything
In fairness, you've got the bad ending, the suicide route, which we did first, and then we just saw everyone beaten up. When the sort of dark part of mine was quite nice to sort of see all what happens with the reaction of if he fails, like the dark timeline version, where what our friends say if we just gave up and shot ourselves in the head. So that's the dark timeline ending, and this is the bad ending, with this one being the bad ending, and then the other one being the sort of bad ending, I guess. We still die in 6 months, but we've got our freedom. Then I don't know, whatever the next one is, and then the next one, and then the secret ending. I'm curious to see what the other endings have, but it's also going to take us a while to get through them. But I will have to make sure that at some point I will have to save regularly, manual save regularly as we go through. Otherwise, we'll end up in the same situation here, where we will have to go back and redo the stupid blasted thing again. So I think what we'll do in the future endings is...
Take care, V.
Take care, Panam. What we'll have to do is we'll have to go off and, yeah, we'll do we'll do the ending I wouldn't have chosen first, and then we'll go back and do the ending I would have chosen, if that makes sense, and then that goes into the final save. The sad thing is, no one knows what happened to you. Yeah, that is, apart from the Arasakas, because of course.
You're an Aldecaldo. Remember that.
In my mind, they know.
Take care of yourself, V.
Yeah,
See you around.
canon-wise,
V, hey.
Dick,
Hear me?
Panam, Judy, River,
Recording?
and
Okay,
etc.
well,
know that
all
we're
of
in
us have been wondering
space
when
because
you're
we
finally
rang
gonna drop by.
them from our room and said we are in space and Arasaka's treating us, but they don't know about the deterioration and whatnot. The thing is, they're all talking like I've not come back, whereas I suppose in the other ending I was tricked by Arasaka. I get on the shuttle and then they space me because we're supposed to have returned to Earth. No, that we couldn't have, because Hanako said, well, you've got 6 months to live, come work for us. And it's just, no, we should have got back to Earth. So everyone should have known. At least Panam should have known, and by extension the Aldecaldos. Because if we rang Panam, if our version of V got back to Earth, rang Panam and say, hey, we are dying, we have 6 months to live, she will be round our apartment in a shot and drag us off into the Badlands. That's just what's going to happen. She'll probably, who knows, I sort of have it in my mind that she'd probably try to kidnap Victor as well. Just, you are now V's personal Ripperdoc.
Do you ever answer the phone?
Seriously.
Like ever? Seriously.
Harry looks good for a man in his 80s. Let that sink in. He is probably in his early 80s.
Oh, yeah. You know that Us Cracks agent called me and asked if I would go on tour.
Either that was really young when he was in
At first I
Samurai.
was like, over my dead fucking body.
I'm guessing he might be a couple of years older than Hanako. He was 21 in 2023, so...
If you care. Call me back when you can, okay? Peace out.
I wonder how old Takamura is then, considering he looks old. So does that mean he must be nearly 100? Because Saburo is over 100 and he looks old because he was born in... Well, he fought in World War II. And he's still alive in 2077. So he must be over 100.
Cause. I still remember what you did for us. For me and Randy. This city needs more people like you. I'm gonna make sure.
Yeah, these are all the same cutscenes that we saw at the end of our previous one. The one I'm holding on for, though, is Hanako's, because that's going to look different, I'm sure of it. It must do. Oh, there's Jefferson Perales as well. So we now know, yeah, he's paranoid, so okay.
First, we need to go somewhere no one's listening. Okay, so my wife, Elizabeth, she's in on the whole thing. She keeps saying I should look after myself.
Our new mayor of Night City, ladies and gentlemen. Perfectly sane and reasonable.
And they look okay.
The perfect mayor. He's the perfect mayor for Night City.
When you got a sec, call me, okay? Oh yeah, and don't forget to delete this message.
We can't call you. Your number is deleted.
Hey V, orbital connections cost an arm and a leg, so I'll just get right to it. I was just thinking about you, so I laid out a quick tarot and... Oh dear. The Fool, the Moon, the High Priestess. Those are bad cards.
Okay, no Hanako this time.
Close eye on your new friends, V. I mean it.
No Hanako. Okay, so she only talks to us in the other ending. Interesting. What do we get if we skip fast forward the credits? Don't worry, when we complete the game for the final time, on the final ending, for the final cutscene, we will let the credits roll in full. All these people will get their time to shine, but if we're going to run through this several times over... There's only so much I can usually say to this, and also, yeah, it's going to take a while. Because I have to technically keep talking over these credits in case of any sort of copyright music thing. Though hopefully CDPR have used a song that isn't DMR protected, and then I'm not, or DCMA protected, and I'm not going to suddenly get a copyright strike or claim on my YouTube for this, on the YouTube archive for this. Though I've already got that option enabled, and I've still got a copyright claim on one of my blasted Let's Plays because of that stupid song that was playing during the boxing match when we fought. Oh, what was his name? Razor McSomething. The dude who glitched out on the boxing ring and we just punched in the crotch for about 15 minutes before he finally toppled over. Nothing says a well-produced boxing fight than a man who just stands there and allows you... I'm not finishing that sentence. Wow. These are some pretty long credits. Come to think of it, the Voodoo Boys never played a part in this. You know what? I'm going to find out if the Voodoo Boys... By the end of this, if there is no sequel... Well, no, maybe not. Part of me really wants to go back to that church and shoot all the Voodoo Boys in the head. Not going to. They might prove useful in one of the endings, but still. I get the feeling that they'll play a role in the Johnny Rogue ending, because that'll probably have something to do with thingy. You did it! You know what, to be honest, I don't blame you. I don't like the Voodoo Boys. They're up themselves, and then they killed us twice. Well, they killed us once, and then they tried to kill us again, and then Alt Cunningham got really mad at them. The thing is, I'm holding out that they'll get their comeuppance at some point. I'm liking this song. Wolf 3D! Sony Interactive. What? Oh, right, of course. They'll have... Yeah, that makes sense. They'll have credits for all the platforms. GOG. I don't have the Demon Tarot card, though, and I would have thought I'd have unlocked... It said I unlocked it, but I didn't have it in my last playthrough. And it's not unlocked again, so it should be somewhere. Valve, Bandai Namco... Wait, why is Bandai Namco listed here? Were they the localization team? Or... side publishers or something. CD Media, CD Co, CD SES A, Express Interactive. Wow. Oh, it's still going. Warner Bros. Nvidia, AMD, RD Teslon, Dr. Something, Kojima. Oh yeah, Kojima Productions probably because Kojima was in the game. Also, they had the BD, or the BB, the Bridge Baby from Death Stranding in the game as well as an Easter egg, which was really cool to come across. Death Stranding is probably a game I will not play either. Or if I'm going to ever play Death Stranding, I'll set it as a goal or as a charity goal or something. Not that I'll ever actually probably do a charity stream. Not that many people watch the channel. Well, I say that. I've got plenty of people who watch the channel, but I don't know. It's me. If I'm going to do a charity stream, it's go big or go home, really. But that's just because I'm a simple dingus. But for everyone who stops by the channel, it means the world. To me personally, it's brilliant. I love sharing these games with everyone. Even if my reactions are a bit odd sometimes. Because that adds to the entertainment factor, doesn't it? These credits are still going. They're still going. How long have we been sat here? This is fast forwarding the credits. All because I want to see what happens at the end of the credits. I doubt there's Cyberpunk babies. Really? All the babies born during Cyberpunk. Power-wise, something, owners. Thank you for playing the game. Congrats. Yes, we will do one more gig. Oi. Right, let's see what we got. They are long. They are very long. That was us fast-forwarding, and it took us, what, well over 5 minutes. Here's your reward. Congrats, you've completed the main storyline of Cyberpunk 2077. You will find special rewards waiting for you in your inventory. Note, if any of these rewards earned as cyberware, you will have to visit a Ripperdoc to use them instead. Cool. I don't know what the rewards are for completing that, though. That special gun, maybe? Kujuru. Epic Iconic. A top-shelf pistol found in the hands of the world's at least, or for those brave enough to take it from them. I'm guessing that's our reward for completing the Arasaka ending. Hell. Don't know, save a new save, I suppose. Out of curiosity, was that the only option available on the table there? If they call max tack, they're all screwed. While crouched, you can move silently. Also, water is wet, and the sky is blue. Enter the operating room. Okay, that is literally it. Run away! Dunk. Okay, that's our only option. That's fine. So there we go. That's both of the Arasaka endings done. And that took us just over 2 hours. Yeah, just over 2 hours. With sitting through the rest of the credits. So that's a thing. That's it. Cool. Cyberware. Oh yeah, of course, we can't see that if we're... Oh wait, we've got mods. Never mind, they're just mods. Alright. And we managed to melt Adam Smasher fairly quickly, so there's a thing. And you know what, I'm going to play this just because we've done it. There we go. 1 ending down. No, 2 technically endings down. 3 if you count the ending splits. So I'll just count that as the Arasaka ending. So we've done the dark timeline, we've done the Arasaka ending. Now we've just got, next we'll do Johnny's ending. Then... So long as I don't fluff it up again, technically we could get through Johnny's and the Aldecados and the Nomad endings on Tuesday and Thursday, if we run the stream a bit longer, so depending on how long those missions are and how difficult they are. And then at the end of it, yeah, and then for the Saturday, we could potentially run through the secret ending, which means that I may very well need to set up all the place cards and stuff for our next game, our next journey, before then, and I can always put them on Gateway 2. Sorry, now I'm just thinking through. But anyway, with that done, we have saved the game. Yes, we have, so we will continue this next time. So I'm spitballing now. But it's been a long time since we've last changed journeys. We have spent a long time in Night City. Well, 3 months in Night City. Hundreds of hours, over 100 hours. It's been a long journey, this. It feels like a very long time ago when we first loaded up this game. Actually, no. Actually, that's a bit of a lie. It doesn't feel like that long ago. This is one of those games where it's been a long time, but it doesn't feel like it has been. If that makes any sense. It's been an absolute blast. I've loved sitting down and playing this game. Yes, the crafting system's a bit of a pain. Yes, sometimes we fell through the world floor. Yes, sometimes the bugs are a bit of a nuisance. Yeah, but I can't say I've never sat down and had just at the end of the game just sat there and thought, this game's a bit crap. To be honest, I know of a few people in chat who would probably call me out and say if I was playing a game I don't enjoy, somebody would call me out in the chat and say, Ezio, you're clearly miserable, why are you still playing this game? It's true. I'm enjoying it. I've loved this game. Have I loved every second of it? No. That's a definite no. Like I said, the crafting system, and when we first started, and all of the bugs, and balancing it out, and getting it to work, and all the crashes, etc., but I wouldn't trade my time in this game for anything. And the thing is, this DLC on the way. Hopefully we finish before the DLC launches, but actually I'm pretty certain we will, considering all the fixing CDPR has to do with the game. But like the Outer Worlds, you can bet when we finish this game, the moment the DLC drops, I will make it my mission to set it as the next game on the list. Admittedly, because the games we play on this channel take quite a long time to get through, it will probably be a while after the fact before we get to the DLC, especially because we're playing Yakuza 0 as our next big game. Not our next game is Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory. Because, well, I promised when I finished Kingdom Hearts 3, when I finished the DLC, when I finished Remind, I said the next Kingdom Hearts game that comes out, we are definitely playing. I'm definitely playing it. We're not 100%ing it. Good lord, yes, it's going to be an interesting one. To be honest, I'm only going to play it for the story. I'm just being upfront. I'm not playing it for the rhythm game aspect. I'm just playing it because they've tacked on some story going forwards. So we'll give it a try. We'll see how it goes. If I decide I get fed up with it and just watch the movie with you all on an evening stream, maybe we'll do that. I don't know. We'll figure that out as we get there. There's also Final Fantasy VII Remake, which they're doing that big Yuffie DLC thing, and they're doing a remastered version, sort of, for the PlayStation 5. Not that I can get my hands on a PlayStation 5, like the majority of people. So I'm debating, when they bring out that version of Final Fantasy VII Remake, what I might do is I might just bite the bullet, bite my own rule for never playing the same game twice. I think I'll actually, yeah, what we might do is we will do a true 100% run of Final Fantasy VII Remake on the PS5. We will sit there and we will go through the normal story, we will go through the hard modes, we will go through it in normal, we'll go through on hard mode, and we'll do the DLC. We'll see. I'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Before then, we've got the Yakuza franchise run to start, so that will happen some point in the future. But I might be getting a bit ahead of myself, because we've still got Cyberpunk to finish. But, yeah, if all goes to plan, touch wood, if all goes to plan, we're entering the last week, maybe week and a half of Cyberpunk. A bit of that makes me feel a bit sad. But anyway, time for me to go. It's time for me to follow my own path as you must follow yours. So, If you're new here, hi, I'm Ezio. It's a pleasure to meet you. If you enjoyed what you saw, well, I'd really appreciate if you hit that follow button, but the decision will always be yours. If you ever want to catch me live, well, I stream here on Twitch every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 o'clock UK time, and every Saturday at 2 o'clock and 7 o'clock UK time. If you ever missed any of these streams, if you want to catch up with our run of Cyberpunk 2077 so far, bearing in mind it is we're over 150 hours into this game, and we're about 200 plus episodes of the Let's Play. You can find all of these streams uploaded to the VOD section of this very channel. You can also find them all in a playlist in the YouTube archive in the panels down below. You can also find in the YouTube archive every game, every journey as I call them, we've ever covered on this channel, from our franchise run of Kingdom Hearts all the way up to all the way up to Cyberpunk, with completionist runs of Ghost of Tsushima and Super Mario 64, and several other games in between. So take a look, see if anything takes your fancy. And I think that's everything. Everything apart from a thank you to each and every one of you. Thank you very much for joining me on this journey so far. Thank you for spending a little bit of your life here with me. And hopefully you will have a beautiful evening, morning, or afternoon, wherever it is around this whole wide world you are. And you know what? We'll see if... I'm not in a rush now, so let's see. Have we got enough for a raid? Yeah, we've got enough for a raid. Let's see if there's anyone. Twitch.tv/ no, not / that's a force of habit, nothing else. Right, I'll see if there's anyone on the host list, on the channel list. We've got the British Shandy, we've got the doodad, we've got the You know what, we'll go and help out Nintendo Nerd. So, boop, and raid. Nerd. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, looks like that's her. Right, there we go. So we'll go and throw some views her way. Anyway, with that said and done, until our paths next cross again, the Vortex awaits, and I'll see you all next time.